we'll go up against the one team that you guys, or the one unit that you guys can't stand when it comes to this lineup here, that Air Mystic here. We're focusing on that Air Mystic all day. Let's go ahead. Oh, get wrecked. I tell you what, that's unbelievable. So what's going on, everybody? This Childish. We're back at it again with a brand new video for Might Magic Elemental Guardians. Today we're going to be jumping into some arena with our newest Nat 4, the Fire Daimyo here. I think this video should be dropping on Saturday. As you guys heard from the previous video, I'm going to be shooting for probably weekly videos or weekly streams, depending on what the community says, if they're really down for that. And right now we're just focused on the videos and just kind of give you guys an update of what we're doing. As you guys know, we've been basically free to play for the last 4 months here, and so our progression is a little bit slow, and we're kind of waiting for a couple of things to change in the game so that we can showcase some more things. So obviously with the last summoning session, we got the new Nat 4, so we're going to be testing it out today. But if you guys are seeing this on Saturday, you do know that the Rush Hour event is going. It's a quick event just to get ourselves a couple of rewards, and if we can clear them all, we're going to have ourselves 2 magical books here. So obviously anytime we can get more books for the skill ups, right, to go ahead and skill up our units, we're going to be good to go. Now, here is the Flaming Shogun. We got him all awakened out. We got him skilled out. He is ready to go. We basically borrowed a good amount of the glyphs from our Fire Succubus just to go ahead and test them out here. And we improved, we took out one of the attack-based, I think it was the glyphs like what that I had here to improve his critical rate and get it maxed out. So overall, we're going to be sitting pretty good. This is speed tuned alongside with my Thunder Samurai here, so we're going to put him right before him so that he provides some good damage and then provides additional damage for our Thunder Samurai, which we're going to be talking about here shortly. So let's review this real quick and then we'll jump right into the arena. First skill, I have the Awakened version, right? So this is going to give me a 60% chance to attack all instead of just attacking one. This is nice, but the one that everyone goes for is a 60% chance to get the additional turn, so you can cycle through your abilities, your cycle through your skills so that you can have these lower cooldowns for these other things. I mean, if you think about 60% chance to get additional turn, and then the second skill, a double attack that actually scales relatively good, has ability to drain and also increase the duration of your harmful effects by 1 turn. So that is a pretty unique mechanic, right? The first skill, if you get the additional turn, paired up with this one, which is already a super low cooldown. The drain is strong, and obviously this is an attack-based unit, so we're going to be setting him up with a good amount of damage. He has a way of providing a little bit of lifesteal, and so he's actually a really nice unit or candidate if you want to use him as a farmer. Okay, so the last one here, the one that we're definitely going to be considering now, this one attacks all enemies and amplifies their incoming damage by 40% for 2 turns, and then provides a counterattack buff for 2 turns, and this is a 5-turn cooldown max. So if you guys remember, for some of you that have played the game for a while here, originally this was one of the units that got changed a few months back, and it did not have that counterattack ability on this one. So I feel like this is still probably the weakest one out of them all, but the counterattack is kind of nice if you do use it for a farmer, especially if you're like me that got the this precision ability where we got the chance to hit all units here. That's going to assist you in clearing the waves pretty quick here. And again, even though it does have the second skill drain ability, if the glyph quality is good, you can just knock these out really quick. Or if you really find yourself not able to keep them alive, you can make it armor for 1 set of lifesteal. Again, if you're trying to clear it out, because I think this is a really efficient farmer, given the kit that is provided here. But the biggest thing to focus on here is this ability to amplify the damage. Okay, so amplifying the damage by 40% for 2 turns is nice because we do our damage, but then we also set up our next AoE unit to do even more damage here. So believe it or not, guys, if you haven't built this one, I encourage you to do so. A 3-star air unit by the name of Thunder Samurai here, one of the highest attack scaling abilities on the 3rd skill for a 3-star unit here, if not the highest one. So we're going to be bringing in our Water Monster Monk to provide the attack buff, the defense break, and so after the attack, the AoE attack from the Flaming Shogun, we're going to be able to do even more damage with this 3rd skill and basically take out anybody that we forgot. Okay, so friendly reminder, guys, don't forget to check the arena shop here when you can, get those magical books, and now get the Crimson Stones. Crimson Stones coming out every day. Even if you don't have anything to evolve, if you're new and you want to take advantage of that, I definitely encourage you to do so. If you're early game, obviously the magical book is going to be the focus here, but if you've kind of moved along then farm it out, and you have plenty of the points, then I would definitely take advantage of the Crimson Stone. Just collect them because you never know when you're going to get a new Nat 4 that you want to go ahead and switch over, or Nat 3 for that matter. Nat 2s I probably wouldn't worry about because it's obviously it's not going to make or break the unit. But some of the Nat 4s and Nat 3s, yeah, it's really, really nice to get this changeover. So let's go ahead and set it up here. We are currently in Silver 3, a little bit lower on the rank here, but that's okay. We're just going to be going up into some matches here. As you can see, we're running the Air Diva versus the Fire Shaman. Now, the Fire Shaman does have, the Fire Goblin Shaman does have some decent glyphs, but we moved our fastest set on the Air Diva just so we could take advantage of it for our transitional team in Wrath 10. So the reliability of the Purge is a little bit better versus dealing with a unit that's going to only take 2 out of the buffs, like the Fire Goblin Shaman does. So we still got the same attack bar reduction on the unit. The base speed is a little bit lower than the Fire Goblin Shaman, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Next one to go up, we got the Water Monster Monk to provide our buffs, and then as you guys can see, we have the Flaming Shogun, and then of course the Thunder Samurai. Having the Flaming Shogun put in first before the Thunder Samurai, so he can go first, even though their speeds are aligned. Okay, so we're going to make this pretty simple. We'll do a couple of runs so you can see some damage on different elements here. And let's see here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Rip the dream. Okay. Well, so much for that one, right? I think this I think it was the Water Dragon. I think he's the one that caught us off guard. I don't think we can come back from that. We already lost our Air Samurai, so let's go ahead and end it out here. All right, so I went ahead and took a look at my defensive log. We literally have been running into like 5 or 10 matches and that we're farming defenses, so obviously we're not going to be able to test out too much here. This one we don't have the elemental advantage. We don't have the earth units in here, but we should be able to do well unless he outspeeds us. Oh man, that was lucky there, so it's all good. We should be able to still get it done. So if we don't kill them all, we'll take a look at the damage. Let's slow it down real quick so you guys can see. And so 11, 12, 14k more or less here. That's the damage that we do with the setup that we have. Now we got the hunting ability, 22k and 19k, which is a little bit higher, right? A little bit higher than I generally do. I think I'm hitting anywhere from 17 to 18 on that one. So yeah, that bump from 17 to essentially 22 is really, really nice, and it obviously helps out that we are able to have the our elements are covered because of the fact that we're using a fire and an air one here. So let's do it one more time. Again, we don't have any earth units here, but that's okay. We'll go up against the one team that you guys, or the one unit that you guys can't stand when it comes to this lineup here, that Air Mystic here. We're focusing on that Air Mystic all day. Let's go ahead and, oh, get wrecked. I tell you what, that's unbelievable. So what do we do here? Because that's just going to be a pain, right? Do we even set it up? Do we even set it up here? I don't even know. Let's go ahead. I mean, we'll put the debuff, hunter debuff on. Let's see what kind of damage we could do. It looks like we were able to take somebody out, but oh my god, I did not click that. I swear I did not click that. Air Diva needs to cycle her skills like that Flaming Shogun can, so I can take this one out here. This one's actually going to take quite a while because now we have to deal with all this immunity here. Okay, so Air Diva needs a couple more chances, but again, this is all support based units, right? So it's, I mean, they're not going to really do a lot of damage here unless they got this water one is going to rip up my Fire Daimyo. Let's see if we can stay alive. I think the Air Diva, okay, one more turn. Do they have immunity? I can't tell. I don't think they have immunity. Let's go ahead and lock them down so they don't get any turns. Let's do this, and let's go ahead and strip all this stuff. So our Water Master should be ready to go here. He is. So let's go ahead and get it in. How, unfortunately, though, we might not be able to get our AoE in just yet. Let's see. Let's go for this unit right here. So double hit, 7k times 2. We have about 14k there. Again, it does have a life draining ability, but I wasn't paying attention to if we had some kind of heal block going on. I feel like we should have had a heal on that, but maybe it's a drain over time, so the heal would have came around a little bit later. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to run that back and look at it again. But I think I'm gonna have to do this one more time. I don't think we have enough units to stay alive. Again, yeah, I think the air missiles are kind of slowed off here. That's what it comes down to, guys. We can't even do a decent testing here because we're running into OP air mystics and air goblin shamans. So now we got to find somebody else. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this one out. Let's pray to the RNG guys that they're not faster than us. We'll try it one more time, and if not, we'll just kind of skip through the video in order to save some time here. So. Attack bar is lower, the defense breaks is in. We weren't able to get it on the air necro, which is fine. 10k damage, which is really not too crazy. So let's see what kind of damage we do here. 19 to 20k overall. So again, a nice little damage buff, even though his scaling, damage scaling is really not that good. I feel like for the third skill, I mean, it makes sense because he improves the damage for all the other units that you bring, you know, coming in after him. So obviously it'd be probably a little too strong. You know, if that was the case here. So now I didn't mention it to you earlier, but this is one of those units where I feel like just building it for an attacker straight out is I think I'm probably going to stick with this one. Now these are the glyphs from the Fire Circuit, so that's why there's not an emphasis on accuracy. You can make an argument for accuracy because of the, you know, ability right here, right, providing the hunted debuff. AoE Hunt debuff, right? Not only do you want to do damage, but you also want to improve the damage for your other units. So this is an interesting topic here, and I think I'm just going to stick with the damage build for now. Maybe down the road, if I can improve my glyphs, that'd be great. But if I start trying to do everything that I can to improve the amount of accuracy, I'm going to lose out in the damage and possibly not do enough damage with my second unit in order to you know, finish off the cleave here. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Again, this is a pretty interesting unit. I think he's a really good farmer. He has that a ton of ways of doing damage here by means of the first and third skill with the AoE chance or the additional turns if you get it. He has a life draining ability, which is nice, and if you have the right ability here, you could cycle through your skills and get the second skill quite a bit so that you can get that drain going on. In the next video that we do, we'll probably be talking about I'll probably be doing a couple of summons. I'm right at the end of TOT, and so I'm trying to get my first TOT 100 clear. I know, right, I've been slacking when it comes to getting that done, but it is what it is sometimes. Now I'm actually trying to get a free legendary summon, right, so you can get a new nat for it. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Again, if you do enjoy this video, if you still want to see more Mmeg content down the road, as I said before, we've been free to play for quite a few months now. We're just using the resources that we get through the game so that we can keep on farming here and there. But again, just let me know with you guys. Give me the support, show me the thumbs up, and I will consider making some more videos for you all in the future. Okay, take care, God bless. We will see you all in a bit.